My channel, or welcome to my channel if you have never been here before. My name is Janice and I do beauty videos, I do chatty videos, sometimes I talk about my life, but most of all I talk about makeup. So today I've been asked to do a video of my top 5 favourite drugstore foundations. Now I think a lot of people really enjoy watching what other people use on their skin, whether it be makeup as in like eyeshadow or lipstick, highlighters, all that. People like different things. So today I'm doing my top 5 drugstore highlighters. So keep watching, beauty babes. Okay, now I have a confession to make. I actually have more than 5. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now one of them is not available at a drugstore, but it is. No, I'll leave that as my last one as a bonus, and then we'll just go through the ones that I've got here. Now I'm very. How can I put it? I don't like mattifying foundations very much, but this one, which is the MUA Pro Base Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation, this is quite a nice colour, quite a nice coverage, quite a nice consistency as well. You do get like a spatula to do your makeup with, as opposed to a pump or just tipping that out the bottle, which I quite like. So this is a really lovely foundation. It's a lovely consistency. The only thing I will say is it looks really good on camera, but on me it then cracks up. But to be fair, it's because my skin isn't oily enough to really carry it off. But look at the colour match. I think the colour match is superb. You can't even see it's on my hand, and it's very, very smooth, and it dries very, very quick. It's, yeah, I mean it's nice. It's one of these ones that I actually use to do my videos with, because it gives me a nice coverage and nice colour. So yes, there you go. And I'm going to move in a little bit closer now. Okay, I do apologise about my hair. I do apologise. Okay, so the next one is one that we've only now just been able to get over here as a drugstore. This is now available in Boots, and this is the Milani, and this is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, which is lovely. Now the thing that I found with this originally was it never carried a foundation that was light enough for my skin, or so I thought. My problem was that I used to make my skin look too pale. I don't know why, everybody's got this misconception that their skin is really fair when it's not. But it's not about whether you're fair or not, it's the undertones of your skin, as you already know. I do like Milani, and I was able to try this in the States to pick up the right colour for me. But you can now buy this in Boots over here, and it is classed drugstore. Of course it's classed drugstore, it's not expensive. So this is, she is lovely. Lovely. She's a lovely chuck. Oh, I didn't tell you what colour I was in, did I, on the MUA one? Now, as you can see, that is lighter than what the MUA one is, but the MUA one has actually disappeared into my skin, where you cannot see it's on there. You really cannot see it's on there. It's disappeared. So it really does. It's very, very good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. In this I'm shade 130. And in the Milani, I've got the 01 Creamy Vanilla. Yeah, which is now oxidising. And she's now going into the colour that is closer to my skin. So yeah, she's got a really beautiful coverage. She's got beautiful texture. She leaves a lovely feel to the skin as well. It's a very durable foundation, and it's possibly one of my most favourite foundations as well. So yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you can see now they've rubbed in, they've oxidised. They're a very similar colour match. How many people do you know that can actually do that? Me and my double joints. Yeah, it's a very good colour match. So I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, next one up I'm going to talk about is possibly on the cheaper side of Drugstore. I mean, obviously the MUA one is the cheapest, but this is another one, and this is another import from the States that we've only come over here in the UK recently. And when I say recent, I'm talking about recent years. I don't mean the last few months. I'm talking about in the last few recent years. I think I just need to put the false teeth back in, don't I? State of my hair, look. My hair is ridiculous today. Anyway, the foundation I'm talking about is ELF. This is one of my absolute favourites because it leaves such a beautiful finish to the skin. There's almost a luminosity to it. It is just so pretty. You do have a little pump, and I'm actually a mixture between two different colours, but I've only brought one colour down. I've brought vanilla down. I am a cross between vanilla and porcelain, so I actually do mix the colours together to lighten this one up. As you can see, it's very there's a lot of coverage. There's a little goes a long way on this stuff, but it is really good. It just so pretty. So we'll just rub that in for the time being. Now this is available at Superdrug. Now I know Boots have been doing ELF, but I'm not sure if they're doing ELF makeup or if it is just skincare. Because I know that they do have some exclusives, and one will be exclusive on the makeup, but skincare is in a different drugstore, Boots, Superdrug, and vice versa. So yeah, so again, that's melted into my skin. Really good colour combination. I mean, to be honest, the vanilla is very close to my skin on my hands. It's a little bit too dark for my face, although you wouldn't think it today. I've actually got a darker foundation on today, and I always feel like I'm a bit orange with this on, but I'm not going to go into it. It's not a drugstore foundation, it's a high-end one, but I don't want to talk about it because it is one of my favourites, but I'm not the right colour for it at the moment. So yeah, this just leaves like a luminosity to the skin. So I can't really see. You can see that this one is more yellow and this one's got a more peachy orange undertone. I mean, that has gone very sort of orange. But then I look a bit orange today, don't I? So yeah, this was available at Superdrug. Like I said, I don't know if it's available at Boots. If it is, I'll put a link down below. I mean, to be honest, you're not going to be able to get this from anywhere at the moment because obviously most of the drugstores we have over in the UK are not selling a lot of makeup at all because it's not an essential product. But I think you can order it direct from ELF, and I think ELF has got a UK website now so that when you order you don't incur any custom charges, which is great. And I don't think it actually comes direct over from America. I think it comes over from the Netherlands or somewhere like that, like ABH does as well. You order from America but it comes in from Europe. Makes no sense, but there you go. So yeah, that's the ELF one. And this is just, what is it called, light with golden undertones. Yeah, we know that. Cruelty free, that's a good thing. Cruelty free, oil free, satin finish. Yeah, I can't actually tell you what the proper name for it is. Flawless Finish Foundation. There we go. It's actually on the front of the bottle. Perhaps if I look at the front of the bottle, perhaps I will see. And so we carry on. Okay, so the next drugstore foundation that I really love is the Rimmel, and this is the Lasting Radiance. This I really love. I used to like this one before it was even revamped. Now it's been revamped, I love it even more. It is really pretty, and again it's got a luminosity to the skin. Now I don't know if you can see this, but there is a streak of like what looks like glitter particles or something in there, and I know that this does actually have glitter particles in it, very very tiny, but it does have that sort of to reflect the light, to give the illusion of, yeah. So we're going to go over the top of another foundation which is dried already, but this is basically available everywhere, so there we go. Very very good colour match. So I mean it does go in really really nicely, as you can see. Beautiful beautiful colour. The coverage on this is nice. It's buildable, it's not full coverage, it's buildable. I definitely prefer to wear this on days that I don't need so much coverage. It does take a little bit to dry down, but the colour is beautiful. And as you can see, even though it's drying down, it does leave that luminosity. Now, I don't know if you can see that it's got little like flashy diamonds. I do feel a bit like Edward Cullen when I wear this, to be fair. Sunlight hits it and I scintillate. God, I'm showing my age now, talking about Edward Cullen. Ooh. I've got a funny story to tell you about that. It was a week before I was due to have Sophia, and I went and saw Break and Dawn Part 1, and it was where Bella was about to have, I can't even think of the daughter's name now, Renee, I cannot remember something. I know it's supposed to be a mixture between Renee and one of the other names, yeah. Anyway, when she was about to have her baby and Edward had to bite the baby out of her stomach, which, and I was sitting there and I was like, I knew I'd got like a week to go before I was due to have Sophia, and I was sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, I hope I don't have to go through having my baby cut out of my stomach. And yeah, it ended up that I did. Never mind, another story. So yeah, as you can see, that luminosity is very very good. So if you don't like an luminous foundation, you're not going to like that. But as I say again, it's available Boots, Superdrug, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Asda's, all over the place. It's available in the UK. It's yeah, also in other places, Savers as well. Sometimes if you go into Savers you can pick this up for £5. Wilkinson's, they do it as well. So yeah, and obviously Wilkinson's is a good favourite because they do essence makeup, so you can sometimes pick that up in there and get a really good bargain for it. Really good bargain. Another Drugstore foundation that I absolutely adore, and it's another one that I have to mix the two colours up because neither colour suits me, but the one in the middle doesn't suit me either, so I went either way. And this is Nip and Fab. This is their it's just their foundation. There is no other name, it's just their foundation, and it's obviously drops. And again, I love this. One of my absolute favourites. Well, of course it would be one of my absolute favourites. That is why it's in this video. So again, here we go. Look how far a little tiny bit goes. So that is in number 10. Is that number 10? Yeah, this is in number 10. So this is the slightly lighter version. Then I've got number 20, and I mix the two together, and no, I don't come up with 15. I come up with 12 or 17 and a half or something different. But that, see, as you can see, it is too light for my skin, but the other colour does bring it down nicely. So, and it dries really, really quickly. So, and we're still scintillating over here, look. So it's completely dry. and it's got that gorgeous, gorgeous glow to it, which just, I don't think you can beat. I just love it. I just love it. It's beautiful. So yeah, Nip and Fab. As far as I know, only available in Superdrug over here. Haven't seen it anywhere else. The skincare, everywhere. The makeup, not so much. So yeah, I think it's exclusive to Superdrug. So if any of you guys work for Superdrug, tell me, let me know. Tell me in the comments down below whether it is or not. Moving on to Boots. I love Boots number 7 foundations. They are incredible. I have liked Stay Perfect. I've liked Perfect Matte. I've also liked their drops that they use that go into moisturiser, which is again incredible. The one that I'm using at the moment is the Lift and Illuminate. This is a triple action serum foundation. So it's not just a foundation, it's a serum foundation. Serum. Now apparently this has replaced something else, but I don't know what it is. This is the most expensive drugstore foundation I have ever come across in the UK. Because, okay, let's say this is a £5. They're all dropped on the floor. This is a £5 in Superdrug. £5. Yeah, 5 of your British pounds, which, you know, is great. Can't go wrong with a foundation for £5, unless it's crap, but this isn't. Oh, and it's cruelty free as well, so that's good. So you're getting your usual 30 mils. All of these are 30 mils. This one, £18. I kid you not, 18 quid. So I always say, if you're going to buy a number 7 foundation, wait until the offers come on, so that you like buy one get one half price, or 3 for 2, or even when they do their vouchers where and you get a voucher. It's like if you spend 20 quid, 10 quid off. Bargain. Yeah. All you got to do is buy your foundation and then like the cheapest product you can to get it up to 20 quid, and then you get a tenner off, and it's, yeah, so yeah, I know, you can thank me later. You can thank me later. Or you can thank me now if you want to. Anyway, okay, I'm running out of hand space, so I'm going to have to go over another foundation again. So, Lift and Illuminate, I'm going to go over the top of this one. So a little tiny bit there. As you can see, I'm in warm ivory, but I think it's a bit too warm for me. It's a bit buff. Well, actually, it's not that bad. I just think sometimes it looks a bit grey on my skin. When I use W7 foundations, which I have done, and I'm supposedly the colour buff, don't get a great choice, gotta say. Only like 5 or 6 colours, I think it might be a bit more now. I always found that the colour closest to me made me look a bit grey and ashen, and I sort of kind of think this one has that effect as well, but I think we need to change the colour. But the actual foundation itself, sorry, spit everywhere, the actual foundation itself is absolutely beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. And again, it's not full coverage and you can build it up. If I'm having a really hot day and I'm very, very flushed, you will see my redness underneath pop through. It's one of them that you just can't help it. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. So yeah, if I'm on a really, like, if I'm on a red day, now I sound like I'm on Slimming World. If I'm on a green day, or if I'm on a red day, if I'm on a hot day, let's just say that. Yeah, you ladies that are on the wrong side of 40 up, and you are experiencing, let's just say, where you sneeze and you need to wear 10 lady and you start getting hot flushes, or in the States they're flashes, you start getting a bit moody, you start getting a bit horny, and you're on your change, and you get them days where you are really hot and you just like hot flush, freezing cold outside, snowing outside, but you are boiling hot. This is not the foundation for you to wear on those days, because you will see your redness poke through underneath. I mean, I poke through underneath a lot. I digress. I don't even know where that was going. But yeah, my redness pokes out a lot, and it does, especially under this. But It's beautiful, and I'll tell you what, it's also a really good dupe for the Luminous foundation from ABH. And I did actually do, in fact I will link that video if I can, I will link that video now, where I tried the Boots one against the ABH one, and to be honest I couldn't tell much of a difference. By the time I'd got my makeup on there wasn't that much of a difference, and that is the truth. So right, those are my top 5, 6. I don't know why it needs to be top 5, so I'm going to say my favourite Drugstore foundations. They are my top. Now I have a little bit of a bonus, because this one isn't, although I suppose it would be classed as Drugstore because it's cheaper, more affordable. I think more affordable would be better rather than Drugstore. More affordable foundation. But then if you said more affordable foundations, you wouldn't be able to include the number 7. So yeah, this one is actually from Primark, and we know Primark though do makeup, but they don't, obviously they're not a drugstore. This is lovely. This is the Glow foundation. It's £6. It's got an SPF in it of 30, which is quite high for a foundation, because the Boots one has got an SPF of 15, the Rimmel one's got an SPF of 15, the Elf one has none, the Nip and Fab, none, and I would imagine Milani has none either. So that's actually quite high for foundation, which is good, because obviously if you're going outside in the sunshine, you know, although you might get flashback on pictures, selfies and whatever with a flash, obviously with a flashback, and also you're not guaranteed the coverage, because yeah, I just think, well, I plaster my face all over, so it's going to have that SPF all over. I mean, I even put it on my eyes. I don't put it in my eyebrows. I have burnt my eyebrows before. That was a different story as well. Another story I'll tell you another day. So yeah, this is in Cool Sand, and you get like a little dropper. I'm going to go over the top of another foundation. Well, don't you just love that sound? Isn't that sound really satisfying? Listen. Yeah, it's not a round bottle. It's I think it's very, very, I like the feel of the glass. So there we go. She is beautiful. And I can't wait for Primark to open up so that I can get some more, because I'm really down to my last bits. I'm really down to my last bits on lots of my foundation, to be honest. My no buy is going very well. So yeah, it's beautiful, and again, glowy. It dries down quite quick, but it's just like glowy. So yeah, £6. This should be the thumbnail, shouldn't it? So there we go, those are my favourite foundations. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that this has been a good distraction for you. I hope that it's been informative for you. If you don't mind, if you've not been here before, then please do subscribe. I don't normally beg, but I would love it if you did subscribe. I'm nearly on 2,500 followers, which is immense. It's been very, very hard work to get there, but it is immense, and I never thought I would see the day of getting 2,500 subscribers. I mean, people say wow, but it's true, because I'm like, why would people want to watch me, you know? So yeah, if you could subscribe, then fantastic. If you could give us a thumbs up, that would be good. Obviously, if you don't like the video, I'm quite happy with the thumbs down. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. You know, you got to do you at the end of the day, and you know, you don't want my videos being popped up again if you don't like me. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, keep safe, and ta-ta for now, beauty babes. Bye bye. Have a beautiful day.